The story begins with the introduction of the startup journey. You are at level 1, the founder. You are 24 years old. You sit alone at your kitchen table. An old 4-year-old laptop rests in front of you. A homemade cup of coffee sits beside the laptop. You choose homemade coffee because expensive cafe lattes no longer fit your budget. You check your savings and see that you have $9,400. A business idea constantly occupies your mind. You decide to leave your job. It is Tuesday when you submit your resignation. Your manager attempts to convince you to stay. You listen, but remain determined. You sign the resignation letter. You officially leave your job. You tell your mother about your decision. She asks how you plan to pay your rent. You struggle to answer her question. Your father learns that you quit your job. He reflects on his own 30-year career at the same company. Your father cannot understand your decision. He dismisses your startup as merely a hobby. You insist that it is a real company. An uncomfortable silence hangs between you and your father. Neither of you says the word scared.
Both of you quietly feel the same fear. You remove everything from the kitchen table. The kitchen table becomes your permanent workspace. You begin working from home every day. You spend 14 hours working without earning any income. Another week passes. You watch your savings decrease. A few $100s disappear from your account. The shrinking savings begin to worry you. Late at night, you start learning programming. It is around 2 a.m. You follow online coding tutorials. You continue teaching yourself despite exhaustion. You create your first version of the product. The product looks rough and unfinished. It barely functions. You decide to seek feedback. You show the product to your first friend. The first friend responds politely. You show it to your second friend. The second friend is also polite. You present it to a third friend. The third friend gives completely honest feedback. He tells you the product is not good enough. His criticism stays in your mind. That night, you cannot sleep. You decide the product must be rebuilt. You start over from scratch. After rebuilding, you avoid asking your friends again. Instead, you share the product with a stranger on an online forum. The stranger opens your product. He uses it for only 4 minutes. He leaves without saying anything.
You watch the active users counter. The number shows 1 active user. You realize that the single active user is yourself. You feel the loneliness of building something nobody else is using. Despite the disappointment, you choose not to quit. You remind yourself that every founder starts somewhere. You tell yourself that many great companies began at a kitchen table. You continue working with renewed determination. You still have no idea how true that belief will become. Your girlfriend of 3 years watches your new routine. Every evening, she sees you disappear behind the laptop. She quietly observes your obsession. She chooses not to complain. She silently supports you by staying beside you. You become completely absorbed in your work. You barely notice her watching you. Your entire focus remains on the startup. You are mentally living inside the future you are trying to build. Only you can clearly see the company that exists in your imagination. The founder's journey continues with uncertainty, sacrifice, and hope.